Hey, what is up, y'all? Kenzo is back, and I have a interesting little piece of Resident Evil history here. So, this game, uh, Gun Survivor Code Veronica, is it's weird. So back in the day, like arcades were like a big deal, and there were like a lot of contenders for like the king of the arcade. There was Capcom and Namco, and Nintendo, and Sega, so on and so forth. And anyway, apparently Capcom struck a deal with Namco to make like a arcade shooter game, and they decided to go with the Resident Evil franchise. And it was released in Japan, if I remember the story right. I don't remember the year, 2002 ish, 2003. And then the game was ported, and it came out in Japan on PlayStation 2, and it came out in Europe in PlayStation 2, but it never made it here to the States. I never heard of this game until I started doing this gameplay series, and I'm going through the list of Resident Evil games, and I'm like, what is that? And I, do some Googling and YouTubing and figure out what it is. So what I have my hands on here is the European version, and I played it a little bit. I'm not going to beat this, and I'll tell you why. Because there really isn't much of a story mode. It's basically kind of like a reimagining of the events of Code Veronica. And I mean, that's it. I mean, it's an arcade game. So at some point, I'm going to die and run out of credits or whatever, and that's it. So let me just show you what this is. It's actually pretty cool.
Resident Evil.
Uh,
Let's go.
it's going to take me a minute to remember how the controls work. But basically, the gameplay in a nutshell is you just run from room to room killing enemies. You get a key or keys, you find the exit, and you're out. Oh, and there's no voice acting in this game either. Just FYI. So the controls in this game are super weird. Like it's not like a traditional first-person shooter. Like you hit like L and R to turn. It's weird. Look, and the game kind of has auto aim, so you don't have to like aim up or down. You just it's kind of like Doom in that regard. Like as long as something's on your screen and your gun's in the general direction, it'll start shooting at it. Good old Steve's in here, of course. Alright, so I got the key. Now we just got to get out. And basically what happens is if you don't make it in time, uh, the Nemesis shows up.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instructions.
Yes, you heard me right. The Nemesis shows
All
up.
personnel evacuate immediately.
Get him, Steve. Whoa. Oh, yeah, I'll grab these. You suck, Steve. So you're like graded on like, you know, time and if you take damage and stuff like that. I don't know. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's better than Gaiden, put it that way. That's not fair to Gaiden. Gaiden has its strong points. It also has its weak points. Oh, I killed you. Poor Gaiden. There's like a whole team of people that worked on that game, and oh well, whatever. I do appreciate the gun is just infinity ammo, like it's a light gun game. Whoa. Did I kill it? Well, I definitely don't remember Code Veronica having liquors in it. Oh God, he bit me. Oh. Help me. Is it in here? Oh no, that's the exit. Well, hello, my old nemesis. No pun intended. What? Wait, oh, what? Where's Steve? Did Steve die? Thank God. I hate Steve. I don't know if I made that clear, y'all. I hate Steve. Like, I genuinely hate the guy. Well, they tried. Where the hell's Steve? Did Steve abandon me? Yeah, take that, you bastard. Blah. He did. E. Is E the best? Is E excellent or is E the worst? No, E's probably the worst because I think the way the Japanese do their stuff is like they have S ranks. S is like the best. Oh, I have to get 2 keys. Oh, what? This sounds serious. Oh. God, Steve, you're like even worthless in the spin-off arcade game. Ow. Oh, I think the Nemesis is gonna show up. Oh. You know, I'm not even sure there's a point in going into those rooms that are dead ends. Oh. I kind of hope I run out of time so I can show you what the Nemesis looks like. Man, that health box doesn't do much of anything. Freaking Steve. He comes by and shoots like after his head. Oh, I hate you, Steve. I hate you so much.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Execute. All personnel.
It's there's like still the door loading things.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected. Level S. Instruction A. Executed. All personnel evacuate immediately. Biohazard contamination detected.
Biohazard, leave here because it is dangerous. Okay. Drop, you creepy bastard. What is Steve doing? He's just standing there. I mean, am I surprised? Nope. Steve, do something. Steve's dead. He died. He left me. Screw you, Steve. You stood there like an asshole and died. God, I hate Steve. And what sucks is I still think there's like one or two more games where like I have to like listen to him or hear him. Ugh. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, there's a nemesis. Yeah, see, look, you can shoot him, and it doesn't do anything at all. So you just have to run from him. I'm not sure exactly what he does, though. I mean, I've never had him kill me. Granted, this is my second time playing this game, so there's that. It is giving me some anxiety after my experience of going through Resident Evil 3. He's coming. No. I hope that was the sound of Steve dying. Uh-oh. Nemesis is coming. Steve, do something. Oh, he's right there. Yeah. I'm sorry I killed you in the third game. Wait, do I need a key? Yes, I do. No! Move, Zambi! Move! Black. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. Alright. Obviously, I'm not going to finish this game. Yeah, save it, sure. Yeah, do that. What do I think about this game? It's neat. You know, it's... I don't know, like... You run around and you shoot things. I mean, it's... You know, it's another stab at Capcom to do a first-person Resident Evil game, which at this point in the series history, they still hadn't gotten right. I mean, Survivor was, you know, it was alright, but wasn't a first-person game. This is a first-person game, but again, you know, still didn't really get it right. And, you know, Capcom dabbles in some more first-person, but frankly, they don't even get first-person correct until way later in the series. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with y'all. I thought it was interesting, you know, a little piece of history. I'd never played it. I thought it'd be fun to play and just check it out. So I've gone through Gaiden, not finishing Gaiden, you know, whatever. You know, another little interesting piece of history. Now it's this, another piece of history. And I'm moving on to the next game in the series. So, and keep in mind, I'm doing this in order of like as they came out. So I mean, you could just look on the Resident Evil wiki and like figure out the next game I'm going to play. I'm out. See you for the next game. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.